Welcome back to Dark World, YouTube and Twitch now. Um, we're live on both. As always, guys, the reason why I do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games, and I want to continue to build a community that has that same love and passion for trading card games and their beautiful lure windows that we all admire, as I do. As always, guys, with that, we're going to get into it. But we do these live market watches outside, so you know what I'm saying. You're going to get the full effect of the background music. Yeah, we in there. We're alive. It's real. We're here. And like I said, guys, this is new. This is still new to me. I'm still growing with it. Like I said, you're going to see that character development, like you're starting from episode one of a manga or an anime and going through episode 100. As slowly but surely, we get a little bit better and better and better and better. But um, we are right now, like I said, we're streaming to Twitch and YouTube. So we're getting our stars up. Of course, we're still going to be doing the giveaways. Unfortunately, for like these solo Twitch users, this giveaway is a YouTube giveaway. Like I said, I'm still growing. Once I figure out a way to uh, get these, once I figure out, the methods, the nuances of Twitch, then I'm gonna be able to start, doing giveaways and whatnot on Twitch as well. But the giveaway for the YouTube guys over there, as always, to enter the giveaway, all you got to do is like the stream, be subscribed to the YouTube channel, and comment down below what is one of your top 10 favorite artworks from any card game, from any set, and just put the name of the set beside the card. And you'll be entered to win two Sword and Shield base set packs. But besides all of that, let's slide on over here to our regularly scheduled programming. I mean, so much has been happening even outside of the world of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's hard to kind of keep myself contained with all the things that we could discuss. But as of right now, we're just going to stick to the Yu-Gi-Oh because that's what this is. This is or not Yu-Gi-Oh, but trading card games in general. This is the trading card game market watch. As a matter of fact, right before I started this, I had just got done playing MTG Arena, and I was using this. It's kind of tough to call her a waifu. It's really kind of tough to call her a waifu. But I was using a tracks to the Grand Unifier. She's a Phyrexian angel. It's hard to call anything Phyrexian waifu material, but as you can see, well, this is the pre-release version of Atraxa. She has a pretty good value for a mythic coming out of Phyrexia all will be one set. She does have alternate artworks that are like higher rarity. I'm not a huge fan of the extra artworks that they gave cards in this set. It just doesn't hit for me. Kamigawa Dynasty hits really hard. Not too many of them have hit for me, but Kamigawa Dynasty does hit very hard. Atraxa, they did do those manga versions of cards in here. The only issue with those manga versions is that the manga versions don't actually look like the regular version of the card. So I think that's kind of weird. But um, those manga ones, they still do look dope, even though they don't match what the monsters actually look like or the creatures. But it is what it is. Atraxa, though, I was going up against mono white. I'm using a white green deck. There's really no blue cards in it, and it's just tough. They couldn't do anything. They waited too long. They let me set up the board, and then Atraxa was able to hit and draw me 5 cards, and then being a flying, attacking, and defending, death touching life linker for 7/7. Unbelievable. Back when I first played this game in like 99, 2000, I couldn't even fathom trying to um, play a monster like a Tracks to the Brain Unifier and actually it worked. But nowadays with the freaking tri-lands and the double lands, I mean anything is possible. Like they can come up with the most ridiculous. They can come up with a 5 color card and what is a good one? I think it's called like it's a battle. It's called like oh, I can't think of the name of it, but it's a battle that it's cost 5 and it's one of each color. And with the just the card pool that we have today, it can just easily be played. I think it's so ridiculous, but yeah, she swung twice and the match was over. Took 14 life. I gained 14 life. They had no flyers, so she flew right over, and they had no answer for her. It is what it is sometimes. But there was actually some Yu-Gi-Oh news that was released today. It talked about even though that's not our regularly scheduled program, and either the Yu-Gi-Oh news though, which I was expecting, it was Yu-Gi tubers. They were opening up the new Legendary Duelist Fire set, and I'm pretty sure it comes out in 2 weeks. Not this Friday, but next Friday is when it's going to be dropping. And the Ghost Rare happens to be Sunlight Wolf. I definitely think that Konami missed the boat on that one. I mean, out of the three things, Battling Boxer, which was used by a character in Zexal, what was his name? Rio? Was it Rio? No, that's what Shark's sister's name is Rio. Um, I can't think of it. It'll come to me though. It's gonna pop into my head. I'm gonna call it out. But he was he's like an anti-hero of some sort, but he used Battling Boxer, and then Sunlight Wolf is used by Soul Burner, who is dope. If you guys haven't seen Link Brains, the only S tier anime, you heard it here first. Link Brains, Soul Burner. Soul Burner is definitely not the best duelist in there, but Soul Burner is pretty good. And the other deck was Volcanics, which was used by Axel and GX. Now, honestly, I think the Secret Rare should have went to Volcanics just for nostalgia purposes. Because it's like, when else are Volcanics going to be able to get an extra rarity card like that? Like, they could come out with a Starlight Rare Sunlight Wolf or a quarter century Secret Rare Sunlight Wolf, and we wouldn't even question it because Salomon Gray is still a deck play today. But yeah, Volcanics got like a volcanic rocket ghost rare, that would have been pretty cool. So I definitely believe that's going to take the set because now the ghost rare value is not going to be like sought after to be pulled that much. So people are not going to open it for that. And the people who want their volcanic Salomon Gray, or I wonder if they're really trying to bring Salomon Gray back. Well, if they wanted to do that, they'd just release some of the Salomon Gray stuff that's on the ban list off the ban list. As a matter of fact, we got the ban list right here. So Salomon Gray, let's see. Nothing is banned for Salomon Gray, but Salomon Gray Gazelle's at 1. So they can do something about Gazelle. And I'm pretty sure they got a spell card. Salomon Circle. Oh, it's not Salomon Circle. What is it called? Did they already take that off the ban list? Salomon, what something Circle? I guess they did take it off the ban list. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not missing anything. Well, yeah, I guess they just released Gazelle, and Salomon Gray to be back in full power, then we can actually start talking Salomon Gray again. But staying focused on the topic at hand, we don't even have the setup here. It's so new. Do they even know? They don't even have pre-sales for it, which is interesting considering the set comes out in 2 weeks. I could probably find it. They probably just don't have it up there. It was Legendary Duelist. Rage of Raw, Duels from the Deep, Magical Hero, Sisters of Rose, Soul Burning Volcano. They do have it. And it's pre-selling right now for $67. I definitely doubt it's going to hold that. Soul Burning Volcano. I like the name. The name's cool. But it's definitely going to fall to like a $50, $40 set. I mean, maybe even further beyond than that. Let's go ahead and look at the last one that they released. Legendary Duelist, Duelist from the Deep. Wow. Wow. And I say wow because for people who are just listening, they have Legendary Duelist, Duels from the Deep booster boxes, 47 listings as low as 27.92, market price 27.70. So you can get 3 of these boxes for under $100. And that Soul Burning Volcano was going for $67 on pre-sale. And I feel like the Ghost Rare is going to be less desirable than this set's Ghost Rare. And I don't believe that set has a card like Forbidden Droplet in it to help it out, or a deck as meta as Marintes. I mean, Salmon Gray was meta at one point, but they'd have to release it. Like Marintes ain't got nothing on the ban list. They release Salmon Gray, then you would have um, Blue. It's not Blue Angel, is it? That's her first name is Blue Angel, but once you start using Marintes, she changed it. Blue Maiden. Blue Maiden. You got Blue Maiden with a meta deck and Marintes, and you got um, a Soul Burner with a meta deck and Salomon Gray, and they're both protagonists in the anime. So that just goes to show you guys their decks are actually being used in R meta. When was the last time that you saw an anime deck that was used in R meta? That's how good Link Brains is. The only S tier anime. I'm telling you guys. We could debate that all day. I was contemplating making like another channel, a third channel. That does take up so much time though. A third channel, but it will be going over. It'll be anime reviews. We'll be reviewing episodes. You know what I'm saying, guys? And we'll be getting it in, chalking it up, getting the back and forth going on what's really going down on these perspectives about anime episodes. And I mean, I could talk about Yu-Gi-Oh all day, the card. So anime about it, we'll be going back and forth on that one. But the most expensive card out of Duels from the Deep is $14 Ghost Rare, guys. Near mint, 60 listings as low as 14.74, market price 18.11 for number 101 Silent Honor Art Ghost Rare. There's nothing in here, guys. So expect that from Soul Burning Volcano. What I talked about though in the previous market watch is that the two sets that I'm going to be watching probably every day over the next 2 weeks was going to be Duelist Nexus, and let's go into Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge, because like I said, guys, there's never been a set that has dropped 25 extra rarities back to back like this. Never. Each set a total of 50 extra rarity cards, like just unprecedented. We have established that the base set price for a card in this set, for a quarter century secret rare in this set, should be at least, I want to say, if it takes how many boxes? How many boxes does it take you to pull one? Four. So 4 times 60, 240 roughly. That's the base price any quarter century secret rare should be. The only one that's even close to that price is Magician of Bonds and Unity with a market price at 263, and 44 listings is 229. That's the only one close to the base price of what a quarter century secret rare should go for, because that's how much it costs to be able to pull one in Konami's perfect world where everybody has to buy a product, so much it would be to cost to pull one quarter century secret rare is $240. And only one of them isn't even holding close to that price, and that's Magician of Bonds Immunity. Revolution Synchron is coming in second place, 26 listings as low as 217.99, market price 202. So the demand, I feel like, is what has Revolution Synchron up, but that's technically on sale. And then after that, everything else you can get pretty much two for what it would cost to pull one. Do not open the set to pull quarter century secret rares. Go buy them. They are on hella sale right now. On hella sale, and the set just came out. You might even be able to wait like another week. It might even find like a lot of cards are 10 dollars cheaper. So if you want to save like a good $30 on a play set of a card, wait another week, 2 weeks. Let some of these cards get up to 60, 70 listings, and then come back here and grab your play set of anything for what it would be for the price to pick up one. Some of these you can already get 5 copies for the price it would cost to pick up one. I don't understand it. Fusion Ornament, bro. It has 50 listings as low as 38.94. Market price 45.77. You can get 5 copies of Fusion Ornament for the price of what it would cost to pull one. You can get that new Infernoble Arms Almace card, 5 of them for the price of what it would cost to pull one. That Tokusano Shinkyojin, 5 of them for the price of what it would cost to pull one. And the Nightmare Magician quarter century secret rare, 60 listings as low as 43.85, market price 50.59. Now it's tough, like I said, got to go on to anything hard body right now because of that set coming out in November. That set is also unprecedented. And I feel like all eyes are on that set. So a lot of stuff is being sold to generate capital to make room for that set. But a lot of stuff is it has very nice price tags on it. Like we're probably just going to do a deep dive on just extra rarity cards and how many of them are on budget. Oh my gosh, we come back here. You got the Crystal God Tistina, the Demigod of Tistina, the Divine Domain, Batistina, Divine Domain Batistina, um, Crystal God Tistina, market price 33.47, listings as low as 28. Demigod, market price 36.41, 43 listings as low as 29.95. And Divine Domain Batistina, 55 listings as low as 37.84, market price 43.37. We're looking at like 6 double play sets. So you can get a play set of the 2 main deck monsters or the field spell, one of the main deck monsters and the field spell for what the price it would cost to pull one. If that's not a great deal, I don't know what is. Crimson Dragon has been appreciating. It was like a $15 card. Now it's a $20 card. So that's interesting to see that a secret rare would actually be appreciating with all these other cards in here. I mean, it's already kind of crazy that Revolution Synchron, a secret rare, which you see 8 times as much as you would see a quarter century secret rare, costs more than any quarter century secret rare. Period. With Revolution Synchron. But I feel like Crimson Dragon is going to be worth more than the Tistina quarter century secret rares here soon too. And then after that, we just got some weird listings how like Visas Amratara, costs less than Dark Corridor, but the Visas Amritara Quarter Century Secret Rare costs more than Dark Corridor. Like that doesn't really make any sense, but I mean it probably has something to do with the best selling. Still, that's kind of surprising that the Visas Amritara is not costing more. I feel like that could possibly go up to like $16 just because Dark Quarter is the price that it is, and because of where the quarter century secret rare is, I could see Visas Amritara going up, like literally doubling in price. Kind of like how Lady Labyrinth. At one point, Lady Labyrinth of the Silver Castle, when Darkwing Blast first came out, like 2 weeks after Darkwing Blast came out, Lady Labyrinth was a $7 card for the secret rare. I was watching her because she was the only card I was trying to pick up, and I thought she was actually going to fall further than that. The Muckraker, she was a $3 card, and then they turned around and turned it up and never came back down. They turned all the way up and said turned down for what? They turned all the way up and said turned down for what after that. But in terms of best selling Revolution Synchron, the actual booster box itself, which unless you're trying to pull the commons and some super rares, there's no point in buying a booster box. This set wouldn't even be fun to open for quarter century secret rares. If you want to open up a set for fun to get quarter century secret rares, you open up Battles of Legend Monstrous Revenge. This is the set that you open up if you want to open up for fun to get quarter century secret rares. They're both $60. This set you get a secret rare in every set, even though the majority of the set is reprints and none of it is new cards. You still get a secret rare in every pack, four ultra rares in every pack, and you get a quarter century secret rare for one box less. So instead of spending 240, you're spending 180. So if you want to open up a set for fun to pull a quarter century secret rare, do this one. But this one is at the same token. I think it's a little bit less since it costs you three boxes, so it costs you 180. So the base price of any quarter century secret rare in this set should be 180. You got Zeus at market price 180. You have IP Masquerena at market price 201. So she's getting you your money back at least, and you have Lubellion with a market price of 217. So he's plussing you a little bit on what it would cost you to pull one if you happen to pull him, but it's still a close call in terms of like value, because after that everything is on sale again, and you can get a lot of quarter century secret rares in here. You can get a lot of play sets of quarter century secret rares. Some of them you can get double play sets because there's some $30 quarter century secret rares in here. Volcanic Shell seems like this listing then went down probably since the hype of volcanics finally being here. Like people can actually see videos on them now. They're excited. So with that excitement, it probably got bought up today, and this market price is probably not going to jump around until a couple of weeks from now. It might jump up to like 45, $50 card again, but still, like these are all on a bargain. All of them are on a bargain. And then I think X Tox Hydra is on page 2, and what else? Oh, this is best. Oh, and I think it might have refreshed. Nani, what is this? Slow movement? Okay, that's more like it. It is moving pretty slow though. I must be having mad applications running or something. I'm juicing it up right now. Yeah, this is best selling. This is not what I wanted to look for. I wanted to look price high to low. But best selling, it shows you right here. Shadows like the secret rare. Is this page 2 best selling? It is. I definitely don't want to see that. We 24 cards in. Yeah, that's page 2 best selling. We ain't on that. We ain't on that. And tell them I told Myas and uh number 92, they're at the bottom of the second page of best selling. The best selling cards out of this set are probably Zeus, the box itself, Assault Synchron, the secret rare, Rite of Armistice, the secret rare, Duality, the secret rare. They didn't make that quarter century secret rare. Azalea. So the best selling cards are actually four secret rares, five secret rares. The Zeus is there, and then the Super Poly. Super Poly is the sixth best selling card. And then late Super Poly quarter century secret rare, which is still around like $75. And then Lady Labyrinth, man, she is a true waifu. I give it up to Lady Labyrinth. Like I said, I already called myself out saying that she was the only card I was waiting to even grab on. She was the only card waiting to even grab on Darkling Blast, but it is what it is. I understand where the demand is coming from. I mean, she's holding two swords, and when you drop her in the game, she's holding people up. She hit the board running, bro. 3K attack, 2,900 defense, bro. Come on now. What are we doing here? Level 8, what are we doing here? Special summoning herself, searching cards from your deck. Bro, what are we doing here? I mean, she's on a bargain right now, guys. I mean, you can get one and a half for what it would cost to pull one. If you're a fan of the Labyrinth, I'll go ahead and grab her. I definitely think she's going to be banned. I think it's inevitable. She's just too good, but we'll see. But of course, guys, like I said, enter that giveaway. Go back to the beginning of the VOD. Check out the entry options that you need to take part in. You'll be entered. But of course, we can't be out here all day. We might be able to be out here for the part two. We'd be trying to bring it to you. It'll be tough though. But if not, we're gonna be up with you, and we're gonna be getting up out of here. Are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in.